Chapter 8. The Dominion Lens Gambit. The Dominion Lens stood suspended on the far side of the echo grid, orbiting within the temporal verge, a region where choice, observation, and probability collapsed into pure quantum intent. It was not a place for hesitation. The lens processed every decision made near it, amplifying consequences and projecting ripples across timeline strata. Solon Wright prepared in silence, standing aboard the transport craft, slicing through phase corridors toward the lens. Solon reviewed the mission schematic. Nullum had already seeded a probability contagion into the verge field. Left unchecked, the infection would cascade, altering decision branches for billions. The lens was not just a machine, it was a decision amplifier. If Nullum gained control here, they wouldn't just rewrite history, they'd pre-write it. Thassel accompanied Solon as tactical lead, supported by 2 Echo Guard squads trained in anti-probability warfare. Each member wore layered phase thread armor, reinforced with decision lock filaments, experimental tech designed to prevent cognitive override. The moment their ship broke through the verge threshold, the world around them shifted. Choices became tangible, air rippled with unrealized options. The sound of every possible word anyone could speak hung thick in the atmosphere. Thassel's voice came through modulated filters. Reality density is at 6.3 terachronic units. Any further, and even thinking the wrong thought could trigger a divergence. Solon nodded, eyes narrowing as he approached the viewing deck. The Dominion lens came into focus, a colossal disk of fractal light, rotating on invisible axes. Around it, Nullum constructs began materializing. Probability phantoms, non-localized threats feeding off every doubt the team carried. Engagement, the probability war. As the first Nullum wave struck, the team's Echo Guard deployed localized decision anchors, locking their action paths into pre-cleared sequences. Even so, some soldiers began glitching mid-movement, frozen between choices. Move left and survive, move right and erase. Thassel shouted, "Nullum's infecting baseline decision logic. They're making us question micro-actions in real time." Solon remained calm. He stepped forward, entering the lens' immediate field. Probability waves collided around him, splitting reality into dozens of simultaneous possibilities. Multiple versions of Solon played out across moments, one charging into battle, one hesitating, one falling, one victorious. Solon closed his eyes, centering himself. He chose stillness, chose clarity, chose control. His body solidified. The conflicting versions collapsed into one. Lifting his harmonic disruptor, Solon fired a concentrated resonance burst directly at the Nullum contagion source. A black-veined seed node latched into the lens understructure. The shot pierced the node, releasing a shockwave of causality stabilization. Decision clarity returned to the team instantly. Staggered soldiers regained focus, their movements now fluid and unbroken. The lens itself reacted to Solon's intervention, its surfaces brightened, displaying cascading choice trees. One path glowed stronger than the rest, revealing Nullum's next likely target, the Mnemos engine. Thassel turned to Solon, wide-eyed. "Orran's sight, they're moving fast." Solon nodded. "We don't have time to rest. Get us out of the verge. Direct link the lens output to Wilum and the Spire." As the extraction sequence initiated, the lens spun faster, projecting probability shields outward to hold the verge steady. Solon stood for a long moment, absorbing the lesson embedded in the battle. In a war where reality itself was malleable, the most dangerous weapon wasn't technology or time, it was doubt, and Solon had none left. End of Chapter 8.